All right, so the most important thing that I want to talk about here is the OLED light. This is something that a lot of people overlook when they purchase their OLED television. The OLED light, it's in conjunction with organic light emitting diode. It means that every and each pixel it's emitting by itself. That means that there's no backlit. I'm just explaining this for individuals who never tried OLED, for the individuals who never uh, been around the OLED. That's what that is. It's emitting by itself. Now, the reason I'm saying this to you, the reason you need to know this, it's because when something it's emitting by itself, therefore the light it's coming from it as well. When the light is coming from every and each individual pixel here, what's going to happen is if you have this OLED light all the way to the maximum and you keep using it every day like this all the way to the 100, over time there will be a burn-in if you're not being careful enough. If you're using it constantly every day, like let's say 16 hours a day, and you constantly have that OLED light moved all the way to the maximum, you will have a burn-in. So the best thing to do is to keep the OLED light at, let me see, I would keep it at 63. I know you guys are going to say, but why it's 63? Listen, you're not buying an OLED TV for the peak brightness, okay? Let me repeat this one more time. You're not buying an OLED light because of the peak brightness. If you want the peak brightness, there's a QLED for that. You're buying an OLED because of the deep dark levels. I personally would advise you to keep it at 63, but if you want to, you can keep it at 70. 70 is okay, as long as you're not hitting that 100. 70 is okay. I would keep it right here at 70. But don't go all the way to the 100. 70 is all right. 70 will give this OLED light more life. So keep it at 70. That's what I would do. If you keep it at 70, I guarantee you, you will have a much longer longevity on this television. Another thing you want to avoid, it's any kind of user interface like this, for example. You want to avoid this. You don't want to keep this on at all times. Like, you don't want this to be on your screen the whole time. That can also have a potential burn-in if you leave it on like this. But if you have a OLED light at a very low peak brightness, in this example 70, then you don't have to worry about this too much. Sometimes there might be a retention that might shows up. I'll do a separate video on the retention on the screen and how to filter that out, how to clean that off. But this video, I just want to keep this video for the burn-in, how to avoid that burn-in. So remember that OLED light, this is the important part right here, the OLED light. This is something that you guys need to keep an eye on. Let's go to the settings right here. Let's go to the picture settings. You see this OLED light, the OLED light, keep it at 70. Contrast, it's fine. I wouldn't worry about the contrast too much. Brightness, color, you can keep all that stuff down here. That's fine. It's really just the OLED light that I would just worry about. Okay, just keep that OLED light at 70. That's what I would advise you to do. Keep that OLED light at 70, either 70 or 60. 60, here's what I would do. During the night, I would keep it on 60. During the day, I would keep it on 70. That's what I would do. So remember, if you care about your OLED, if you want your OLED to have that longevity, move that OLED light down to 70 or 60. All right, well, thank you for watching this video. This is just my first tip. I'll see you later, guys.